Have you ever thought how a desert nation transformed into a global powerhouse in less than a century? Welcome to the world of Saudi Arabia, a land whose fortune was forever altered with the discovery of black gold. In the barren sands of the 1930s, beneath the scorching sun and endless dunes, lay a treasure that would propel this nation onto the world stage. The discovery of oil, a liquid gold, set the wheels of change in motion. Saudi Arabia, once a modest nation, soon found itself at the helm of an industry that powers the world. This black gold has been the backbone of Saudi Arabia's economy, driving its growth and shaping its future. It has funded the nation's infrastructural leaps, fueled its economic growth, and provided opportunities for both its citizens and people around the globe. Our tale begins in the late 30s. The year was 1938, and the very first oil well in Saudi Arabia, known as Dammam No. 7, began pumping out black gold. This marked the beginning of an era that would forever change the nation's course. Fast forward to 1939, and the Arabian-American Oil Company, or Aramco, was formed. This partnership between the Saudi government and four American oil giants laid the groundwork for what would soon become one of the world's largest oil producers. But the real game-changer came in the 70s. The world was hit with an oil boom, and Saudi Arabia was at the center of it. It was during this period that the nation's oil industry truly began to flourish, as production levels soared and revenues skyrocketed. By 1973, the Saudi government had acquired a 25% stake in Aramco, increasing to 60% by the end of the decade. And in 1980, it gained full control, marking a major milestone in the country's history. The liquid gold beneath Saudi Arabia's sands has been the engine driving its remarkable transformation. The impact of the oil industry on Saudi Arabia is profound and multifaceted. It has propelled the nation from a desert kingdom into a modern state, with gleaming cities rising from the arid plains. The oil revenues have funded large-scale infrastructure projects, bolstering the nation's transportation network, energy grid, and urban development. From highways stretching across the desert to skyscrapers piercing the sky, the mark of oil is omnipresent. Yet Saudi Arabia is not resting on its oil laurels. The country recognizes the need for economic diversification and is making strides in sectors such as tourism, entertainment, and technology, aiming to reduce its oil dependence. The oil industry has been a game-changer for Saudi Arabia. It's been the driving force behind the nation's growth, paving the way for prosperity and opportunities for both Saudis and international citizens alike. The remarkable journey from an arid desert to a global powerhouse is a narrative of vision, resilience, and strategic use of resources. This transformation has not only reshaped the country's economic landscape, but also its societal fabric. Let's now shift our focus to the tangible changes in Saudi Arabia as a result of this oil boom. As you can see, the nation's landscape is dotted with modern infrastructure, skyscrapers that touch the sky, sprawling highways, state-of-the-art hospitals, universities, and shopping malls. These are symbols of a nation that has grown exponentially, bringing prosperity and better quality of life to its people. These architectural marvels are not just concrete structures. They represent the dreams and aspirations of a nation that was once considered barren and desolate. They stand as a visual testament to the transformation that oil has brought to Saudi Arabia. As we pan across these modern marvels, we find ourselves back at the heart of this transformation, the vast oil fields. These fields are more than just a source of black gold. They are the lifeblood of a nation, the driving force behind its growth and prosperity. As the sun sets over these fields, we are reminded of the journey that Saudi Arabia has embarked upon. A journey from an arid desert to a global powerhouse, fueled by the power of oil. This transformation is ongoing. As Saudi Arabia continues to harness its resources and invest in its people, the nation stands poised for even greater growth in the years to come.